Here is my 2015 Honda Civic. It's about 2 years overdue for a antifreeze change, depending on who you believe, who you trust. It still looks good. I mean, it's nice and blue. It doesn't look, you can't really see it down there, but we're gonna go ahead and change it, swap it out, put some nice fresh stuff in it. It's got a little over 50,000 miles, almost 51,000 miles on it. And this is just a documentation video to prove I did it. If you wanted to make the job a little bit neater, you could remove the cover, body cover right there. But you can reach the plug, the spitcock, whatever you, spigot, petcock from up top, and without having to remove all those, I don't know, 10 fasteners to hold on that little cover down there. So I'm not too worried about making a mess out here in the driveway. I got my pan down there. I'll catch most of it. Oh man, that's tighter than I thought. Tighter than it should be. All right. Oh, the plug comes all the way out. How about that? Okay, there you go. Don't lose your plug. It's not draining very quickly. I bet you if I took the cap off the radiator, it would start coming out really quick. There we go. Oh. A few drips, no big deal. By the time I flush it all out with water 5 or 6 times, this will all be diluted and into the lawn. Here's my little oil change pump for my boat. Helps you run this tube down the dipstick hole, and you're able to change it without, since the plug is on the bottom of the hull, it's the only way to really change the oil without removing the engine. Anyway, it makes a nice little pump. I use it for automatic transmission fluid in the power steering pump also in my older vehicles. Anyway, it works good. The inside, it looks pretty clean. It doesn't look bad at all. The cap looks clean. The fluid, which it's got a little bit of an oily. This is my oil change pan. That's why it has that oil sheen on the top. But the fluid, yeah, I guess it's a little not quite as clear as it should be probably. And I think that's empty already. So yeah, it's probably. Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's probably due. All right, I'm gonna fill that up. I put the plug in. Oh, that's a little bit too fast. Let me turn that water down. All right, I put the plug in. Made a little mess, had the water on too high. I'm just gonna fill it up here, and then I'm gonna fill the overflow tank with just regular tap water. Run it for 5 minutes, let it circulate through, rinse all the old coolant out and any sediment or debris that might be in there. And I'll rinse and repeat maybe 5 times, 6 times. And then I'll get distilled water to rinse out the tap water, and then I'll add my antifreeze, 50%. The radiator is definitely topped off. Once I start it up, that'll go down. I'm sure it's got some air bubbles in it. And I'm just going to top off the tank. I'm not going to bother putting caps on anything. Caps are right here. Well, that cap's right there. But so as soon as I started it, the water started going down. bit. Stop though. I don't expect the recovery tank to suck anything in there. I'm just going to suck it back dry with my oil pump. Just rinsing out everything I can. So we'll give this. Oh, it's gone down a little bit. I might have to. Well, I might have to add a little here soon. As soon as it starts circulating and heating up. It's gone down just a little bit. I'm gonna add. Just gonna add a little bit just to keep it topped off. That'll start to bubble out of there once it's good and hot. Pump this up, suck this thing dry again. All you have to do is pump it a few times and it holds negative pressure in that container, and we'll just continue sucking. Kind of a nice little pump. Alright, you can see it's starting to turn blue a little bit, getting some circulation going. It's been a couple minutes, it's still heating up, it's slightly tinted blue. The little engine doesn't run as hot as a lot of my other engines. Oh, my tank is sucked dry. I guess I can empty that. Take a look at it. Yeah, it looks a little dirtier than I would like. I guess maybe I'm a little overdue. I'll probably do my Ridgeline, which is a 2017, so it's, well, I guess it's due at this point, yeah. Alright. Oh, starting to get some bubbles now. And a little bit of steam. I don't know if you can see that. Time to drain it again. I have these really heavy work gloves. They're almost like a dish glove, and I put 2 of them on to take this plug out. It's because it's going to be hot. So let's see how this goes. Fortunately, nothing else is too hot. Can't get, ouch. The exhaust is hot. Yeah, well, you can sort of see down there, but okay. Yeah, it's coming out. It wasn't that bad, actually. It wasn't that hot. It was warm, definitely warm. Probably wouldn't need the double glove. Just be careful of that. That was hot. That section where I was pouring the coolant out of this oil container, that was because it's got dirty oil down in there. The coolant wasn't that dirty. That made it look. When I was pouring that out, I was thinking, oh my God, that really looked a lot dirtier than the coolant in the radiator. So that's why that's what happened there. I forgot this thing was filthy on the inside. It's heating up a lot quicker this time. I don't even think it's been running 2 minutes and already getting some steam and some bubbles. Okay, third rinse. cool off these hoses. They were a little hot last time I reached in there. Oh, and here. So, we're getting there. Making progress. All right, this is the second, or well, this is the first rinsing. So, quite a bit clearer. I've still got a little tint of blue, so get rid of that and repeat the process. Here we are at rinse number 2. Got it topped off, and it actually dropped a little bit. We had a little more. And I'm just waiting for it to circulate, heat up. I went ahead and topped off the recovery tank again too, just to give it a double rinse. So I'll go ahead and suck that dry again. Water level went down a little bit again. Top that off. Yeah, just wait for the steam and rinse and repeat. One nice thing is I haven't noticed any sediment at all. So that's good. All right, this is our third rinse water. And we're getting there, but man, this might take more than 5 rinses. At least I'm not seeing any sediment or anything like that. So just a matter of getting all the old fluid out, and then rinsing all the old tap water out with some distilled water. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Barely a blue tint. Maybe 1 or 2 more rinsings, and then I'll go get some distilled water, run that through, and then add the fluid. I took the Honda for a little test drive, or just a ride, to get it good and heated up, put the cap back on and everything. And I'm still a little bit tinted, so I'm gonna keep rinsing.